So Sammy was not feeling well for the past 2 days. She had a fever. And look what her best friend, best friend Emily gave her. Her playmate. Yeah, she's our neighbor.
Emily draw this one and then Marquita just draw this one, I think. And then Emily draw this one.
Yeah, so cute.
The last one is orange and this one is the front one. It's blue and it's green.
Look,
This one is pink.
that looks like you with the brown hair, and looks like Emily with the black hair.
Yeah.
You seem so happy for a sick girl. Yeah. We got admitted to the hospital. Emergency. Daddy's here now.
She seems okay.
Yeah. Hey guys. So today is March 13, and currently I'm trying to pack because Samantha has been sick for the past few days, and so we took her to get a checkup today, and the doctor said that she is dehydrated and she might be she might have a pneumonia or something. And so now Nick and Samantha are at the hospital, and then I just drove all the way home to get and pack our stuff because just one, love, because it's not really allowed to bring any stuffies there. Just one.
I think capybara.
Yeah. So right now I'm just trying to pack anything I like the things that we can bring there for just for tonight. And Sophia here. Today is just Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, and they actually have some kind of event tomorrow. And poor Samantha, she won't be able to attend her
I'll
event.
be Hermione.
Yeah, Sophia will be Hermione, and Samantha was supposedly Belle. But anyways, right now we are at the hospital. I mean Samantha, and we're not sure when she's gonna be discharged. The doctor said that it might be like between 2 to 3 days. So that's I have to get her birth certificate, and then I need to also copy my passport, my ID, because I'm gonna apply for PhilHealth. PhilHealth is kind of like a universal healthcare in the Philippines, so it could help us with the bill. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow. The lady at the admission told me that I have to get it done tomorrow, or else I won't be able to get it done since it's gonna be Sunday. Saturday the next day, and they don't have office. So now we have to get back there right away. Sophia is here with me, and then we're gonna head back there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to grab things that we need, like toothbrushes, Sammy and toothbrush, and my toothbrush. I'm gonna have to brush my teeth first and get ready, and also gonna get toilet paper. And I kind of want to sneak in like a blanket. They said we're not allowed to bring blanket or pillows, and I found out why, because they charge 400 pesos for a pillow and also a blanket. So I told Nick, no, never mind, I think I'll just like bring something really light for me to use na. So I don't know if they will check the bags when we walk in or not.
Look at this.
Yeah, I think I'll just bring that one. And so okay, there are the things that our current situation right now.
This looks like a cult.
Yeah,
Looks like a cult. It's actually
I might just bring
cult.
like a jacket, actually, like yeah, I'll just bring a cardigan just in case it get cold. So I'll bring a cardigan because they are not letting us. Okay. Hang on.
Cuddles.
Feel a little bit wrapped. They're in the hospital for a night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
one night. Did you get a lot of sleep last night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She used up like almost 1,000 ml.
Yeah.
A lot of people just came in here to check on her. nurses, doctors. And here's what they have for breakfast: rice, veggie, and hard-boiled egg. That's the Russian food for breakfast. It's the lunch rice, tinola, and apple slices.
Take a caveman that would have lived 20 years.
Are you feeling better now? Yeah, Sophia and Daddy and Penny were just here earlier. They just left. Forgot to take a video earlier. And take a picture of you and Ate. Sammy is not gonna get discharged until Monday. But she looks like she's feeling better now. She still has to finish her antibiotic and her IV fluid.
I can go up.
You can go up now.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
went up to the ceiling.
so what do you have? You have UTI and pneumonia. That's what the doctor said. And breadband. Yeah. Being at the hospital. You like being at the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said earlier you don't. Oh, let me go get you something. He's done getting ready, but I still have to change her shirt.
Yeah.
Getting ready for bed.
Yes.
You feel fresh?
Yes.
Yes. Brush her teeth, clean her body, wipe her,
Yes.
change underwear, and her pajamas.
Yeah.
And watching Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Yes. Hello guys, welcome back to another vlog. So I'm just gonna give you guys an update. Right now we are in the car. I'm waiting for Sophia. Just drop her off at her ballet. Parents are not allowed inside today because there are 2 classes doing the pictorial and it's gonna get a little bit crowded. Sorry, it's like I'm parked on the side of the road right now because there's no parking at the ballet studio. You have to go inside into this little street and there's really no parking in there. And then parents are not allowed right now. Usually I ask Nick to drop us off here so I can watch Sophia. But today, since Samantha's at the hospital, I couldn't really ask her to drop us off. Although I have my brother Frank here and also his partner Penny. They're here. I asked them. It's so nice because they can just easily show up here like within a day. They're here, or like I messaged them, I think it was Thursday night, and then yesterday they were here, Friday they showed up. And so it's nice being able to, you know, tell them come here because I need help, and we don't have to spend thousands and thousands of pesos for them to come here. And yeah, they can just take the van. Anyways, so yeah, I just dropped off Sophia and Samantha's at the hospital still. I think that's my last update was that I was getting ready. I can't remember if I did an update here when I was getting ready to go to the hospital, or I don't know, but yeah, like everything is like a mess. But anyway, I'm gonna give you guys the entire story. So Saturday, Samantha started complaining about, you know, she was so hot and then also her legs were hurting, and so we were like, okay, so what's happening? And then I checked. I know that was the day that they're supposed to go to ballet. So Samantha right now is at the hospital. She started having a fever Saturday morning after Nick and her drop us off here at the ballet place. And so when she said she had a fever, it didn't even click in my head. Or no, she just said that she was hot. She didn't say she had a fever. She just said, "Mommy, I'm hot." And then she was wearing this fuzzy coat all night long. So I said, "Oh, maybe because you're wearing your fuzzy coat all night long." And so she said, "Oh, maybe." And so, you know, we took her Nick took her, of course, because we don't really have anyone to leave her behind at home. And so Nick and I and Sophia, we all drove here to the ballet place, and then Nick dropped us off. And then later on, when it was about time for him to pick us up, he couldn't pick us up anymore because he said Samantha was sleeping and Samantha had a fever, so he gave her medicine. And after he gave her medicine, she fell asleep, so she was asleep the whole time. And so I didn't drive here, so what we ended up doing is we took the tricycle back to the house. Good thing you know that their tricycles are passing by here, so we just went home. And then when I got home, she had really high fever, so I had to like wipe her all the way, like all over her, wipe her down. And then so okay, so it was Saturday. Sunday she was slightly better, and then Monday fever came back, so she was not able to go to school. And then after that, Tuesday, she was really like jumping around, she felt so good, and so she went to school. And then after that, came home at night, she was feverish again, so told the teacher she can't go to school on Wednesday. And then Thursday she still had a fever, but Wednesday we were gonna take her already to the hospital, but Nick and I are very hesitant to take her to the hospital here because we had a lot of we didn't have any experience, but we heard a lot about the hospitals here in Samar area and Leyte area. They're not that good. So you know, Nick being Nick, he's like, you know, let's wait it out, maybe it's just a common cold or a flu, let's give her flu medicine or fever medicine, and then it's probably gonna go away. And so we were like, okay. And then Thursday night, or no, Wednesday, she like slept the whole day, and so we were like, maybe that's all she needs, she just needs sleep. And so we let her sleep the whole day. Oh my gosh, it started raining. Okay, and then yeah, sorry if you can hear a bunch of honking right now because I'm really on the side of the road. There's really no good parking here. Luckily here in the Philippines, like, you can park on the side of the road. And then okay, so what happened next? Thursday she was like feeling a little bit, you know, off, but she wasn't like feverish and all that. Like she was no, actually she had a low grade fever that was I can't remember, like 37.4 or something. And then after I gave her medicine, it went away. And then now we are on Thursday, right? So Thursday, was it March 4th? March what? Thursday. So Thursday was March 13th. We went to Metro. It was just to buy her a pair of shoes because she was excited for the event, their 12th night event for Friday, which they are asked to wear costumes, like book character or like literacy costumes. So Sophia was Harry Potter and she was supposed to be Belle. So we tried on her costume. I ordered her costume. They have a lot of costumes, but most of them are either too big for her because they were Sophia's before, that don't fit Sophia anymore, and then too small because they were her costume before. And they both just grew so fast this year, and I'm so happy about that. Pwera buyag, you know, we say pwera buyag. And okay, so what happened? They so as soon as we got into Metro, she said, "Mommy, I'm so cold." She's like shaking, shivering. And so I said, "Oh my gosh, what's happening?" So I told Nick, I think I'm not really gonna hesitate anymore, I'm taking her. No, before that, I saw her legs. We went to Dunkin' Donut because she wanted a donut. And so we went to Dunkin' Donut, and then she sat down in a chair. Usually she's like so energetic, she was just jumping around and looking at all the food that are you know, all the donuts. And then that time she was not. And then she sat down, and when she sat down, I saw her legs, they were like red and a bunch of like rashes coming out. And so I said, Nick, I can't wait anymore, and whatever it is, doctors are doctors, they went to school, and hospitals are hospital, they know what to do, you know. And so we went to the hospital, saw a doctor, and the doctor, as soon as we got there, the doctor was like, she have a fever and all that. They did all the tests, like, okay. And then she said, I think I'm have to admit her. She looks really sick. That's what she said. She looked really sick, so I'm gonna have to admit her to the hospital. And so she said, go to the ER and I will give them all the instruction on what to do, what to give. And so yeah, so we went to the ER, waited for a minute, and after when we got to the ER, she was just like so happy, and like she, maybe it's because of the new experience, you know, like she sees all this on her YouTube kids videos, kids getting hurt, going to the emergency, going to the hospital. So she was like, yeah, you new experience. So yeah, she was just so pumped. And I was like, is this kid really sick? You know, that's why we always think that she might not be sick, because she's just so energetic all the time. And so and then so they put an IV on her. We waited for like an hour before they actually gave her the IV, because you know, I think they have to wait for the doctor to like get everything situated, or like the doctor to like give all of the instructions. I'm not sure, but it took us a while. It took us like an hour waiting and waiting on the bed, and finally gave her the IV, gave her the antibiotic, you know, a little bit later, check her, and then she has fever. And then finally around 7:30 at night, they said, okay, we can go up to your room. And we chose the private room, because you know, if her sickness is really not that bad than other kids or other people who has like, you know, more, the sickness is worse, then it could get her even more sick. And so we said, okay, let's just choose the private room. Private room costs 2,000 a night, and so far we've been there since Thursday night, and then Friday night, and then tonight, and then Sunday night. And then doctor said they can discharge us Monday, because Monday they cannot discharge during the weekends. Anyway, they told me to go to PhilHealth, and they said to apply for, it's like a universal healthcare here in the Philippines, and that would help, like it would give us a discount from the hospital. So hopefully I can do that. I tried to do that yesterday. Now I'm like going everywhere. I tried to do that yesterday, but then it so happened that a lot of people are doing some kind of rally right now because of the president. I don't know, it's pro and anti-president rally. So the traffic yesterday was so crazy. From here it would just be 5 minutes if I go straight, and I was already there, and then the traffic enforcer were like, no, you cannot go straight. So I had to like go around again, another circle that I just did. So I did another circle, and then it was too late already. So I said, I'll just go pick up Sophia. I just went to Sophia's school and pick her up, and then on our way back on our way back, I'm still trying to get to the PhilHealth, and then everyone's like, no left turn, going here, no straight. I'm like, I just gave up. I said, that's it. Anyways, okay, so yeah, so when we back to Samantha's, when we go to our room, they took her to the x-ray room, did an x-ray, and also I think it was when we were at the emergency room, they took at the triage, they got some blood from her, and also when they did the IV, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. She didn't really cry so much, just like, you know, Samantha is very strong. Like she cried, but she was just chilling. Then all the nurses were actually telling her, oh, that's nice that she didn't like withdraw her arm, because most kids do that. And I said, I think she knew that it would hurt even more. And so they were so proud of her. I was so proud of her too. She's just really strong kid. Like, I'm so glad that they are. But then sometimes it can be dangerous, because like right now she was sick, and then we didn't even know that she was really, really sick until all the tests were done. So okay, so the test came back the next day morning. So it didn't came out right away on the day that they took the exams, the lab test. So the doctor came to our room the next morning and said, okay, so here's the result. She has a UTI. UTI has been our problem ever since they were babies, her and Sophia. So I'm so glad now. I think Sophia kind of like, you know, got over it, or I don't know, she just grew out of it. I'm not really entirely sure, but I'm so glad But Samantha, on the other hand, yeah, the doctor said she has UTI, and then also she has pneumonia. And on top of that, she was so dehydrated. We were like, okay. So we were so shocked, and so I told Nick, I'm so glad that we took her here. At least they were able to administer IV and then also antibiotic, give her antibiotic, because if it probably would have been so like bad if she was not able to get on the IV right away and antibiotic. Anyways, the bad thing, or not really a bad thing, but thing is that she was not able to go to her 12th night, and she was so excited and looking forward for that. But hey, health is more important. So I think based on what the doctor said, she said that pneumonia, you can contracted it from other people, like sharing foods, sharing utensils, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, because I was outside yesterday morning trying to get lunch for Sophia. I just ordered food for her because Nick couldn't make food for her at the same time, getting her ready, because I usually take care of her uniform that she's gonna be using in the morning. I try to take care of that and prepare that for her, and then Nick will like steam them, and then I'm gonna be making her breakfast and then her lunch for school. But of course, yesterday morning I couldn't do anything for her, but I prepared everything that she needed for her 12th night the night before. So it worked out. And then we also been practicing her for her quiz bee, or not quiz bee, spelling bee. And anyways, that's like really long vlog for me just talking here. I'll try to insert a few things for the action vlogs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not yet. That's not yet. So I'm getting sidetracked because there are some people like walking around, passing around. Anyways, so when the doctor went in, I only heard half of everything that she was saying because I was outside getting Sophia her lunch, ordering it through Grab. And then Nick was the one in the room. So basically Nick was saying that that's what the doctor said, that pneumonia was contracted from like someone who was sick at school, sharing utensils or food or something like that. Well, no one had pneumonia in our family, and so we were thinking that probably from school, because during lunch or snack time kids usually share their food, and it's maybe someone had it recently and didn't know that they had it, just like Sammy, and went to school and spread it, something like that. And it sucks that we have to go through this, because they have to get it. That yeah, we can't really blame anyone. This is, I'm gonna say, it's something that's unfortunate, but yeah, it happens. Anyways, I'm so tired. It's been a week now. And we can do it. The good thing about here in Tacloban is that it gets really traffic, especially yesterday. It gets really traffic when there's like some kind of event happening, or like a parade or some kind of rally. But most of the time it's very chill here as far as traffic goes. Although there are a lot of counterflowing happening and a lot of people walking across, and they would just go like this even if it's not a crosswalk. And then just a lot of things going on. So whenever it's Nick who's driving, he gets so frustrated. Sorry to say this, but Nick is so frustrated here. In Cebu, he also gets so frustrated, but I think drivers in Cebu are more, how do you want to put it, more disciplined, because they can't really counterflow there. It's too hard to counterflow or pass anyone. So because the traffic is always bumper to bumper. Not always, most of the time. And here it's not like you can have like a empty spot, you know, you can still drive for like 40-50 miles an hour before you see another car. But then sometimes like around the area of the mall and like the busy area like downtown, that's when it gets like really packed. And so here I can drive easily, and also I'm so thankful that we can also call my brother and his partner here easily, and they come here, they show up the next day. Or else, yeah, I don't even know, because I still have to think about my laundry, I still have to think about the house, because of course Nick and Sophia still go back to the house, sleep there, and then Samantha and I stay at the hospital. Nick can't really stay with Samantha because there's only one bed, and there is like a bed for the person who's watching, for the watcher, or the guardian, but it's really hard. It's just like a chair, and then you unfold it, and then it turns into a longer chair. But it's so hard. And so what I've been doing is I've been sleeping with Samantha on her bed, the patient's bed. And well, I haven't really been getting a lot of sleep since I have to basically wake up every time the doctor will come in or the nurse will come in. And so yeah, so far Samantha is doing so good now. They're just trying to make sure that she takes all her antibiotics, and after that they'll do another lab test, I think, and if the infection cleared out, then they are gonna stop with antibiotic, I think. And then if the infection is still there, then she has to take oral medication. I think that's what I remember from what the doctor said yesterday. And, yeah, hopefully by Tuesday she'll be able to go back to school. I'll just probably have to ask for a doctor's note for her because it's been so long already. Oh, the rain is really hard now. Look. Oh, and then my GoPro is so hot right now. I've been talking for 18 minutes. So I might have to say bye here. That's my really long update on what's happening in our life right now. I feel bad for Nick also because he has probably not been getting much sleep, but hopefully better than I do, because it's really hard if both of us are so tired all the time. Anyways, the rain right there. Good thing it rained because now inside the car is not too hot. So yeah, that's it for today. Today is the 15th, Saturday 15th. I might have to go back to Phil Health on Monday. I have to go back there, and hopefully I can apply as a new member of the Phil Health. The doctor said, "Oh, you probably don't even need it," but I suggest to get it. I said, "What do you mean we don't need it? Like, I have no work right now, so we do need it." Anyways, well, it's not like I'm not doing anything. It's more like I don't have an income or some sort. Anyways, I don't know what time Sophia is gonna be done because I haven't had breakfast yet. I haven't really been eating well. We're just getting takeouts. They have food, a ration of food for the patients, but Samantha hasn't really been eating it, and I don't know, for some reason ever since I don't really like hospital food. Even when I was sick when I gave birth, like I didn't even care much for the hospital food. So it's not just here in the Philippines because I gave birth in the US, I just don't care for hospital food. Nick would always just buy me something to eat, or just bring something from home. Anyways, the rain is almost done there. So here, give you a perspective on where I'm at right now. That is all the cars parked here in a row, and this is the road. And so I just folded my mirror, and so cars can get too close here, but hopefully not. So there you go. My camera is